One on for Stevenson, who's hitless today. Stevenson hits a fly ball to left. Corey Rozier backpedaling now. And he's got it for out number 2.
He's on. His first pitch of the night against Bob Seymour is on the outside corner for a strike. There's your rest of your calendar. So 4:05 on Friday, that doubleheader. We're getting instant information here. Then Scranton next week. Ooh. And Seymour tried the home run swing. Instead, he gets a home run high pop up for Hickey. Tough play. Nathan Hickey makes it. Been incredible over the last 2 days. Now the guy who homered last night, Coco Montez. He lines a foul. He took that home run swing too.
Yeah, he was a little late on that fastball.
That's what happens when you're pumping 95 on the sinker for Bryan Mata. 95 on the sinker is 98 last week. You see the numbers inflated by it's 16 walks and 21 2/3. Yeah. But think about this. Chopper, third base side, and it hooks foul. JP, he struck out 34 in 21 1/3.
Relievers, you know, sometimes you don't know what makes them click. It's crazy. I mean, and that's why you see relievers year to year changing teams, and one team they catch with, the next team they struggle with.
He got ahead of Montez real fast. 0-2. Way out there. Mata's had a big issue with first innings. Like, he's throwing these 2-inning outings, and the vast majority of runs that he's allowed have been in first innings. What's crazy about him, though, is he goes and sits down. He comes out in the second inning, and often he dominates. And right now, he's throwing strikes first inning out.
Like I said, when you figure out a reliever, let me know. They're all cut from a different cloth.
Can you tell me what it's like to be a GM and try to, like,
I mean, we had some great GM.
Right.
We had some great bullpens in Toronto. One year we led the American League in starter ERA and bullpen ERA. We could not do anything wrong. Same group came back, and it just wasn't the same guys.
And he strikes him out. That's a slider.
A very good pitch.
Bryan Mata, hello.
And, you know, having a guy like Grandal goes a long way. You know, he's been around a long time. He could get these guys in a comfort zone. Just tonight, with dealing with all these different pitches, his pitch selection has been
drops.
That's his 10th double. And Seymour picks up another RBI. It's his 36th. Came into today top 10 in the league in ribbies. So 2 in scoring position as Montez takes the ball away from Mata. He's K'd twice. He's also been hit by a pitch.
Yep.
Big spot for Mata. Upstairs at 99, and it's 2-1.
Now the walk in this inning too hurts. Westbrook scores on the walk, but can get out of it and keep the lead intact.
Montez waves and misses, and it's 2-2. Mata going to the slider that time.
Look at the spin on that.
2-2 with 2 on and 2 down. He struck him out. Fastball at 97 upstairs.
Leon tonight. Delaware has a 7-3 lead over Delaware State. You know who is a Delaware grad?
A player you're talking about?
Nope. I'm going off the grid a bit.
I know who it is.
Who is it?
Nico.
Yes, Nico Tennant. Longtime member of the Durham Bulls front office. And now the visiting clubhouse manager. Here's the 1 strike on Hummel. A swing and a misses that ball deflects off Zavala's mitt. So Delaware trying to stay undefeated. Wyoming, I can't really connect to anybody. Rigo Beltran, one of my pitching coaches years ago. He was a Wyoming guy. Pete Fairbanks, happy. Cameron Miser, happy. Missouri is up on Central Arkansas, 12-0. Scottie Pippen is unhappy, I'm sure. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Duke has scored. It's a 3-0 Blue Devil lead on Elon in the second quarter. Mata on 1-2, and that's probably good for his swing, and it is on the appeal. Hummel's gone. Consecutive strikeout.
First pitch to Cordero. Franchi takes a called strike. Franchi has a pair of singles already. Left-hand hitter. Third baseman Abraham Toro over toward the shortstop spot. And the 0-1 sinks low for a ball. 1-1 on Cordero. And tomorrow on Easter Sunday, Chase Selesky will be opposed by Shane Drowan for Worcester. 1:05 first pitch. It's on the way, down and in. Ball 2, 2-1. Easter egg hunt on the field after the game tomorrow. Kids can run the bases after the game thanks to Wegmans. Check of upcoming wing promotions brought to you by Mini Melts. Everyone likes ice cream. Everyone will love Mini Melts. The 2-1 is in at the knees for a called strike, 97 miles an hour. There are a number of hard throwers in that Worcester bullpen. 2-2 to Cordero. Grissom holds on house at first. The pitch. Franchi swings and misses. A hard slider struck him out.
Now, Mata. Good stuff.
One away, and here's Franchi. Swing and a miss. Got tied up.
What was he thinking there? He's trying to jump on a first pitch. I think fastball. And Mata knew that. You know what Cordero wants to do here.
It's been on twice today. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
That's just looks like an easy 99 out of his hand, doesn't it?
No doubt about that.
Throw it again.
Cordero in swing mode. Tying run on. Strike 3 called. Good morning, good afternoon. And again, 2-out damage for the second straight inning. They plated 2 with 2 outs last inning, and they plated a pair with 2 outs in this inning. And this is a Rail Riders team that's won 8 straight coming in. They probably did not want to see the All-Star break come when it did, much like the Red Sox.
Yeah. Well, they've picked right up, right?
Yeah. Continuing to play very well. Nicky Lopez has singled and scored a run. He actually started the 2-out rally last inning. Bryan Mata, who threw the ball so well for about a month from the end of May through the end of June, has scuffled a bit here in July. Candelario leads off second. Lash down the left field line and slicing foul.
Yeah, you look at this Yankee lineup, and it's got a nice combination of young, older players, and you get that veteran presence. They're very much like the Woo Sox lineup. There's a lot of guys that have got big league experience, and some of the guys still on their way up. So it's very balanced attack.
Another 0-2. It's outside. We mentioned the success they've had on the mound here in the second half, but offensively, they are second in the IL in runs, average, and OPS since the start of the second half.
Those are the areas you want to be up top.
Breaking ball is downstairs, and it's 2-2.
Now Lopez is turning into a very good at bat.
Longtime big leaguer Nicky Lopez. A lot of time with the Royals. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes.